Today I just wanted to discuss and give you feedback on the solar system that we have in our workshop. All right, the solar system at the moment, it's actually working. We had some unfortunate moments when one of my staff used a wire instead of a fuse, and this caused a problem. It bent our inverter, so the inverter got damaged because the solar system is using 3 inverters, and each one of them is 5,000 kilowatts, giving us 15 kilowatts. I mean it's 5 kilowatts, giving us 15 kilowatts. So one inverter got broken, and then I had to take it back to the guy who sold me the system, and he had to take it for repairs. So in its place, I bought his used inverter to replace the one that got broken. So we are back to having 3 inverters. So there's something that I've learned about the solar system. The solar system is very, very delicate, to a point where a small little mistake like putting a wire in your plug can actually cost you a lot of money. This guy, he just told me now that the inverter has been fixed and it's going to cost me 434,000 kwacha. So you can just imagine 400,000 kwacha is a lot of money. So what I have decided is also because I bought a second-hand inverter from him, and that one is repaired, I want to add to this system so that we can have 5 of them to come to 20 kilowatts. The idea is to have enough power so that as I'm buying more equipment for the workshop, the system should be able to handle the equipment. But right now, at the moment, we are able to weld. This is the 2nd month, and we have done a lot of machines. Last month we did almost 10 machines. So you can just imagine using solar. That's actually very impressive. Right now in Malawi, the electricity supply is very bad. There's a lot of blackouts. So in my area, we are the only ones who are not complaining about blackouts when it comes to solar. I am going to show you now in the workshop as I'm doing this video. It's very nice to be in the workshop. You have lights. And I mean, like on Fridays, sometimes like today, you find that people at this time, they don't have any electricity because there's blackouts. So what other challenges am I facing with the solar system? Right now, at the moment, the challenges that I'm facing, because of what happened, I'm now very nervous to leave the system working without me being available. So I'm being forced to be there all the time, because what I've learned is that when you tell people how to do things, how to do things to avoid causing maybe problems, when you are available, but if you're not there, they tend not to do what you tell them to do. So unfortunately, that's how it works here. So I have to be there to watch what's going on. The people take things for granted. I mean, like for me, a simple mistake, like maybe mishandling of the grinder or whatsoever, can cost the damage to the inverter and cost me a lot of money. And you can see that just to repair the inverter, it cost me almost 500,000 kwacha. So that's a lot of money. So that's what is happening. So when I need to go and buy materials, I have to make sure that I close the workshop. The guys don't work. Like tomorrow, Saturday, I need to go and buy materials, and nobody's going to work. And what I've been doing is I was going to buy materials on Mondays. So now I want to be buying them on Saturdays. So meaning that my guys will only be working from Monday to Friday. Saturday is the day that I'll be going to buy materials. So if I want to go to the bank, I want to do some other things, I have to do it on Saturday, because then if I do it during the week, then that means the guys shouldn't work also. So if I'm doing things, other things during the week, it means that we are not working, and then it's downtime for the business. Yeah, so that is one of the challenges that I face. But other than that, and another challenge that we're facing also is that The inverters, because they're digital, they're sensitive. So sometimes it gets cloudy. So when it's cloudy, the difference between the sunshine and the time when the sun maybe is moving into the clouds, that difference causes a little bit of problems to the inverter. So one inverter usually shuts down, especially the first inverter that is on my side here. It shuts down and then it just beeps, and then I have to actually switch off everything, from switching off the solar panels, switching off the inverters, and switching off the batteries, and then it restart again. So it happens most of the times when there is a sun and then suddenly there is some clouds. But if like the morning is cloudy and you start working when it's cloudy, nothing happens. But whenever there's sun and clouds, that's when we're getting problems. So somebody told me it's very common with these inverters. All I need to do is to add more batteries. At the moment, I'm using 2 batteries. Each battery is 1 kilowatt. It's 100 amps for each battery. So I'm using 200 amps of battery. So I need to buy more batteries. But on the whole system, the most expensive thing to buy is the batteries, because one battery last time I bought, it was 2 million, and now I know with the devaluation it can easily go up as far as 4 million or even 5 million, because things have just gone very, very crazy at the moment. But besides that, we are able to work, we have no problems. Very soon I bought also a lathe machine, a small tiny lathe machine. I will do a video unboxing of that lathe machine very soon. Yeah, but we are working. Right, so what else can I share? Okay, what I've done is, because to build up a solar system, like for a workshop, is very, very expensive. So I had to just come to the most basic system that I could be able to use. Right, so I bought myself, okay, let me just, yeah, so Tamala was just bringing in some tea, so I'm drinking some tea as I'm doing this video. All right, so yeah, very soon, if I buy enough batteries, I'll be able to work even at night, because during the day will be like generating enough energy to do some work, but at the same time our batteries are going to be charged, and then at night we can actually use those batteries to do some work. It's so beautiful in here at night. I'm just going to show you just now so that you can see how it is here in the workshop. To work at night, it will be very, very nice. We got lights. I've put majority of the lights are on, so yeah, so let me just take you through and just show you how the workshop looks like. So on this side I'm looking over, it's where it's going to be the kitchen. I'm using a tablet, so it's got a big, it's giving me a very wide lens. Maybe there's another way of adjusting it, but yeah, I'm just getting a very wide lens. As you can see, that area is the kitchen. So what we've done is we've made this area, it's going to be where you're seeing this box. This box is where inside there is that mini lathe machine. So we'll have some bar chairs, like 3 bar chairs that you can come and have a seat there overlooking the kitchen and somebody serving you. So that's where the kitchen is going to be. We'll have a sink somewhere over there, and then we're going to have a hob there for cooking on that side, and then the boys and girls are going to have a bench here where they will sit to have their like lunch. All right, we've been planning that this area is going to be like the ladies restroom, so that's where they're going to be able to change and do their stuff there. And then we are going to planning that we're going to have some shelves here for storage. We can store some of our stuff for the kitchen and all those kind of things. And then coming here, this side, there's another room there. I think you can see it. That's going to be the guys' restroom. This thing was supposed to be a landing for our stairs, but it still couldn't work. So we abandoned it because it's too high, and whenever we put it there on the, you can see there's some stairs that I'm busy building over there. It couldn't fit there, so we had to make a new design of stairs. Let me show you close so that you can see. I actually designed these stairs myself, and I'm actually welding them also myself whenever I'm free. Look at these boys. I just touched them here. Somebody has broken them here, already kicked them. You know, we are having these problems where people are just being so careless when they do things. All right, I just tagged them, so somebody has kicked them. You can see. I had spent my time to fix this myself, and I would do it just now. Just fix it again. Yeah, so these are the stairs. The idea is when you want to go up to the top deck over the side, you're going to use the stairs to go up like that, and then you're going to land here and then go up with the other stairs go on the side, so you got access to go up to the top there. So let me go back to the entrance so I can explain much better. So here there's okay, another thing also, one of the guys was, you know, these doors, they are roll-up doors, and it's only me and my wife who closes and open these doors. We don't allow anybody else to touch them, because, you know, we know the way they were designed, you know, they need to be handled with care and not with rough hands. And our guys here, they have got rough hands. And then I was busy doing something in the car there, and these guys, they tried to open. I don't know, somehow the guy handled it in a way that the whole door had to fall down. So right now, the spring that is up there is not working. I have to find a way, figure out a way of tightening the spring so that the door can slide upwards when you're opening. But right now it can't. So it's actually very heavy. So this is going to be the entrance. So from here, you can decide you want to go to the kitchen or you want to go use those stairs. Okay, there's the trailer here. This trailer is going to be moved, and this space we're going to use it for building our pickup and the tractors. Right, so you should decide to go up with the stairs up to the top deck there. And this side, you can see we have put our soya threshing machines. You watched me when I was manufacturing these machines. The guys have used them on their farms, and now they brought them back. They want me to just give them a little bit of service so that when the next season comes, then they can't give them any problems. You can see we packed our wheelbarrows here. The wheelbarrows are doing very well. We're seeing a lot of people buying the wheelbarrows now. When we introduced the wheelbarrows, people were saying they are very expensive. But now the wheelbarrows have become the most affordable wheelbarrows in Malawi because of the economy. All right, like enough, the people that haven't raised the prices of the tires yet. Over here you see our manual machine. You have seen me demonstrating the manual machine. Right now, this manual machine, the guy who bought this machine, he wanted it to be operated with diesel, but he also wanted it to be operated with electricity. So you can see, we're calling it a combo. So we put the diesel engine and the electric motor. So there's a choice of working with it using a diesel and also working with it using electricity. But also it's a manual machine. So if none of them, the diesel, the electricity, if not working, they can always use a manual option. And we have a bench here with a pipe bender. So this pipe bender, I bought it it's the one that we are using to be bending our pipes for the wheelbarrows. So you can see now wheelbarrows, they look a little bit more presentable nowadays because we've got a pipe bender. I remember somebody saying to me, Ted, why don't you get a pipe bender? Here you go, we've got one. And what I did also, the welding machines, we can't use the coiled welding machines. We're using inverter welding machines. And now, for me to be just letting them like that, the boys must just be carrying the welding machines up and down when they're working. I could see that they're not going to last for a long time. So I had to build some carts for the welding. So the welding machine is put in a welding cart. so that they don't touch the welding machine when they are working. So in the morning, they just come and take the welding cart, push it around to wherever they want to go and do the work. So you can see we've got one welding cart and there's another one. And each welder has got his own welding cart, and nobody is allowed to use the other person's welding cart. So already the other guy here is using his welding cart is brand new. When he came to started working here last month, we gave him a brand new welding cart with a welding machine. He's already bent one of the cables. That's how careless these guys are. And it's very, very tough, you know. Every time you buy something, they can't use it for more than 3 months. After that, you find it's damaged. Our people are very, very careless. All right, so if I go this side, you can see here I've got a magnetic drilling machine. This magnetic drill has been very handy. It was all the time when I want to make some holes on the machine, the mechanic machine, the manual machine. This machine, I have to make holes over here. As you can see, there's holes. I have to make holes over here, and it was always very difficult for me to do this. The modes here. There's a hole that we make here. There's a hole that we make at the bottom here. It was tough. You can see this one also. There's a hole that we make, but this one I take it to the engineers for them to make holes for me. But these ones, the holes I make myself using the magnetic drill. It's been very handy. You know, when I take it to the engineers, every hole that they were making for me costed me 2,000 kwacha. Or maybe sometimes it can be more. So yeah, it was very expensive. Here's the scooter. Yesterday I was working on the scooter. Actually doing the wiring. As you can see, they just do a lot of wires there. I'm gonna assemble them and put them neatly there. This scooter, I'm testing how the wiring goes and how is the motor going and everything. But the controller that we're using on this scooter is not very strong. So when I go uphill, the controller sometimes shuts off. But now I had bought another controller. I will show you one day when I'm ready. But anyway, I was doing the indicators. As you can see, I put the indicators lights there. And at the back there also we've got the indicator lights. Okay, let me do it. And I've done also wiring for the brake lights. I still need to do wiring for the parking lights. And for this one, I have bought it an engine, a motorcycle engine. So I want to put a motorcycle engine in this vehicle. So hopefully on Sunday, when the guys are here, because tomorrow they're not working, I'm going to town. When the guys are here, I'm gonna be able to work on this vehicle so that I can put a motorcycle engine there. And I also got a gearbox for a tuk-tuk, which fits on the motorcycle engine. So hopefully this car will have a forward and reverse gear option. So yeah, very soon this car will be on the road. And I was thinking once it goes on the road, I can just get rid of it and just offer it for sale. Maybe somebody is going to be interested to buy it so that they can be playing around with it at the beach or something like that. Yeah, so I just wanted to share this. Over here, I think you saw me in some of the videos that I did that I'm busy building a little truck or a utility vehicle. So the red thing on top there is the jig where we do our work. At the bottom, you see that it's a chassis. You can see there's already springs that I've done. And I went to the engineers, they're busy making hubs for me. Once the hubs are done, we're gonna put it on this vehicle. So it will have 4 wheels, the back wheel and the front wheel. Then I'll be making arrangements for putting the engine. I can use, I'm planning of using a motorcycle engine or using the engine that's over there. You see that one, the blue one over there. So I might use the engine to put it there. So yeah, there's a lot of things that we can be doing. Yeah, so I don't know if Maybe you would like to see my solar system up close and personal. That's where the solar system is. I can go up there so that you can see. Let me go up there. Let me pause the video. Okay, so I've climbed on top. You can see we started already working here, doing the deck. Let me put the lights on here. Yeah, you can see this is going to be our office. So when you are here on top, the stairs are just here. So if you come up from the stairs, you come here, you will walk here. You can see all over the side how it works. So you walk here to come to the office. So this is the office. You can see I bought already a chair for myself, but it's full of dust. It's a brand new chair. Hey, we are very careless here in Malawi. I'm not looking after this chair. But this is going to be my office. This is where I'm gonna sit. You can see there's this window here that I can look outside. But this whole place is gonna have a glass. That's the door. There's gonna be glass all over here so that I can be able to see what's going on in the workshop. And there's a room here which we meant it to be like the bathroom for the office, to have a shower and a toilet inside here. But there's so many brainstorming. I was thinking to just make it also like my office. Here I can have like the secretaries and the accountant, and then I can have my office that side. So we're still thinking about it. The reason why we wanted it to have a bathroom there is because we wanted to say, okay, sometimes we have visitors, and I've got my YouTube subscribers from America, from the UK. If in the future when we are done, they come to visit to Malawi, yeah, they can come in here. The office can be used for them to use as a bedroom, and they have a bathroom there and everything. They can sleep over instead of spending a lot of money going to the hotels. So yeah, my subscribers, you will be able to come here and enjoy with me in Malawi. Okay, so yeah, let me walk carefully here to go to my solar system. Okay, so this is this system here. We have got circuit breakers for the solar panels. The guys here, they put this thing upside down. I don't know why, you know. Hey, mediocre in Malawi too much. So these are the circuit breakers. We have 3 inverters. So each inverter is having its own circuit breaker. And this system here, the circuit breakers are for the whole workshop. So the whole workshop is all wired properly. It's got circuit breakers and everything. So, okay, let me push this thing. All right, so let's check this one inverter. So this inverter, I can press there, and then it will give us all the information. I can be checking on the inverter. If I want to check, it will tell me how much power is going in there. I can check the input of solar panels is 0, input wattage is 0, output is 230. Yeah, so yeah, there's a couple of things that you can be checking there. It tells you the batteries, how much voltage the batteries are having, the load that is being applied on the inverters. So both of the inverters have got this information. You can get this information from this inverter. You can get the information from this inverter also. And then there at the bottom here we have the batteries. And now I can see here that one of this battery is already flat. It's actually completely flat. I don't know what's going on. I need to speak to Eddie about it, because you see the other one still got at least four bars, but this one is completely flat. So I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, the battery can also give us some information. So if I press there, and then I can be scrolling down, and it can be giving me some information. You can check the menu. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, I need to find out why the battery is completely flat at the moment. Yeah, I know that we're using during the day, and there's too much power that we're using, then it's only 2 batteries. We need to add more batteries, but it's not supposed to have a 0. All right. Okay, maybe it's got a 0 because I'm putting on all the lights. As you can see, all the lights are on. So when you're up here, there will be some balustrades around here going around. So as you can see there, over there, it's going to be a door there. So we are going to have a decking there. So at night, I can also even go out there and just relax and get a cool breeze out there. But when you're up here, you'll be able to see everything that's happening inside there at the workshop at the bottom there. All right. So let me go down and then and conclude this video. Yeah, so there you go. I've shared with you and shown you how the workshop looks at night, and shown you how the inverter system works. I've explained to you the benefits of having a solar. And many people ask, somebody asked Ted, are you happy? Are you regretting that you spent a lot of money to buy your solar system? I'm not regretting. I'm actually more than happy. I don't spend any cent for my energy. I don't complain about blackouts. So for me, blackouts is just a song that people sing. So when people complain about blackouts, I am there just enjoying myself. So if you have got any questions, please feel free to ask. And the system is actually, it's a 15 kilowatts system. I'm using 200 100 amps batteries, and I'm using 27 solar panels of 320 or 350 watts, but there are 27 of them. Yeah, and it's able to run 3 inverter welders, 1 grinder, and sometimes I can do the drilling, use a drill machine. Sometimes I can use my magnetic drill. Yeah, so it's working like the way we used to work before with the diesel. When we used the diesel, it was the diesel is, generator was a 20 kilowatts, 16 kilowatts generator, and the engine that I was using was a 26 horsepower engine. We were spending about 10 liters of diesel a day. At that time when we started, it was like 8,000 a day. Then it went as far as 12,000. I'm sure by now it should have been about 15,000 kwacha a day. So we are saving 15,000 kwacha a day by using the solar. I think it would take a while for the solar to pay for itself. I'm looking at maybe 5 years or more, because I was spending 3 million kwacha a year, over 3 million kwacha a year on fuel alone. So 3, 5, 15. So 5 years, the system should be able to pay for itself, because I bought the system for 12.9 million kwacha. All right. So don't forget to share, like, subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you.